Yeah, it was obviously very challenging, but I was really proud of our group tonight. I thought our effort, our intent, and our performance was outstanding. So there was a little bit of chaos there to start the game, but we handled it.
Did your error count was reasonably high? Is that the third in
I don't think our error count was that high, Reid, if you have a look at it, mate. But I think where we made the errors was what hurt us. I think we didn't build enough pressure down their end of the field, didn't put enough pressure on them defending their line, so let them off the hook there a few times. Yeah, because I think it might have even been 80% or something like that, mate, so which is pretty high. But, yeah, it was more where we made them. We didn't build any pressure down in our good ball. Yeah, our intercepts needed to improve tonight. There's no doubt about that. Again, we talk about building pressure on the opposition teams, which we've done a really good job for the majority of the season. We weren't quite where we needed to be tonight. Our attention to detail in that area of the game was not where we wanted it.
Was that all right? You seem to be hobbling in the last 5.
My understanding is fine. Certainly didn't get any messages during the game that he was not fit, but yeah, I think finished the game. We just need to be better with some attention to detail down their end of the field. I thought it was a really brave effort though.
Oh, probably not our best. Personally, toughen out with the ball, kind of hold the thing. But I thought our effort areas were pretty good. Had some good defence, but as we said, just probably let them off the hook a few times with some late penalties and errors at crucial points. But we'll take a bit out of it. Reset. Not be too down on ourselves. We stick together, and there's a lot we'll take out as positive. But I probably think we hurt ourselves at crucial times. So it's disappointing, but we'll learn from it.
I wasn't going to mention it, but you mentioned it then. A few mistakes by yourself. Was that just trying too hard?
That's one of the nights, tough nights. Pretty disappointing. But that's football. Let's get better, practice harder, and come back better next week.
Did last week's game against the Storm have any impact or take its toll in any way?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. Look, it was a tough game. Like I said, we had a bit of chaos, losing AJ. I certainly don't think last week's game had anything to do with tonight's game, and I think it's a pretty poor excuse if that's what we're thinking.
No, there's no way in the world did it have any impact on the game tonight. Our effort areas of our game tonight were extremely high. I was very proud of the performance that the guys put in from an effort point of view and with their intent. I mean, the Roosters have won, 10 from their last 11 games, and, we really tested them. And I think they struggled to handle us when we went through the middle of the park on them. So I think everyone saw that the game was there in the balance right at the end. We had our chances. So, but our execution and good ball has nothing to do with what we did against the Storm.
So they're the best defensive team in the competition right now?
I thought they struggled to handle us through the middle of the park. So we didn't build enough pressure. If we get an opportunity to play them again, we'll build some pressure and we'll see if they can handle us.
Do you have any idea what the situation is with Alex?
Oh, it's his hamstring, yeah. So, I mean, again, until he gets a scan, we've got no idea how bad it is. He's got a history of hamstring injuries, so we just need to make sure that we get it scanned tomorrow morning and get it assessed by our medical staff, and then obviously he's not going to be right for next week. You don't come off the field in the first minute and turn around and play 6 days later. So, we're under the pump a little bit there with our outside backs, with Greg Inglis and Rob Jennings and Campbell Graham, all injured, and now Alex. So there's a few of those guys who performed particularly well for us are out, and Adam Dewey's included as well. He's gone for the year. So I was really happy with our depth though tonight. Well, we're hopeful Greg's back next week. He had his visit to the surgeon yesterday, and there's potentially that he may miss another week. So certainly not going to risk him. We've got ourselves in a really strong position, and if the surgeon thinks he needs another week, that's what we'll do. Oh, I thought Gags did a good job tonight. We don't have too many other options, to be fair.
Does he train much before?
No, and that's why I'm so proud of you. You talk about You spoke before about execution already, and you spoke before, Brad, did last week have any impact? Gags hasn't done any reps the whole season at fullback. Young Tyrell Famona, we pulled him up 2 days ago, hasn't trained with us for months. For him to do a good job like he did on Latrell Mitchell, so you guys look at the result, I look at our effort and our intent. I know that we'll fix up our execution going forward, and while you've got young guys like Braden Burns and Tyrell and Gags doing what he did at fullback, while you've got them working really hard for the team and putting the team first and playing with plenty of effort, you give yourself a chance.
Thanks, guys.